Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. A family who found 800,000 pennies in their basement tried to find $1 million coin but gave up and now want to sell the lot for 25,000. So after stumbling across the hoard of 800,000 pennies in the basement of an old family home, a couple set out to find $1 million penny, but gave up after an hour and listed the whole lot for 25,000, news outlets reported. The needle in the haystack search began when John Reyes and his wife were clearing out her old family home in Los Angeles. KTLA reported in a basement crawl space they found an unusual trove that belonged to Reyes' father-in-law before his death. And it was a stash of roughly 800,000 copper pennies. The U.S. reduced the copper content in its pennies in the 1980s, prompting Reyes' father-in-law to save the older coins with the belief that they would appreciate in value, the Washington Post reported. The stash was so vast that it took a whole day to remove it from the basement, the couple told KTLA. Moving the haul to a second location also turned their pickup trucks into lowriders, Reyes told the Washington Post. After making the discovery, Reyes contacted his nearest Wells Fargo bank branch to see whether it would take the pennies, but the manager said there wasn't enough room in the vault. Hearing of the size of the hoard, she said they should pore over the coins to see whether was a treasure in their midst that collectors might pay top dollar for. You probably have $1 million penny in there, she told him, according to the Washington Post. Indeed, some mint condition Lincoln pennies from 1971 can be worth up to $1,000, while much older rare pennies have gone for up to $1.7 million. Doing some basic research, Reyes set out to find such a treasure. The Washington Post reported this, but the family gave up after an hour of looking through roughly 300 pennies. The paper said we had no clue what we were looking for, Reyes said. They're now pinning their hopes on the $25,000 sale of the whole lot, KTLA said, which is still roughly 3 times the coin's face value. Reyes said he's talking to a really serious buyer who then have the tantalizing possibility of finding a treasure or two among the 800,000 coins. So, what do you guys think? Do you think it was worth them doing it? Listen, I'm not looking through no goddamn 800,000 coins, pennies, whatever. I don't care what the hell value on it. You couldn't pay me enough to do that. You know, you couldn't pay me enough to do that shit. You out your goddamn mind if you think I'm gonna spend my whole goddamn day looking through 800,000 pennies. 800,000 pennies? The hell was this dude thinking? He really was drunk. He really was on something. I don't give a damn. They talking about, well, HD, man, these pennies could be worth like millions. I don't give a damn. Them shit's worth a billion. I ain't looking through no damn 800,000 pennies. Do you know how many? It's already bad enough when you count up like the $10 worth of pennies. The hell you think that's gonna be with 800,000? Come on, man. You out your mind. Out your damn mind if you think somebody finna just sit there all day and do that. No. I am not doing that all day. Hell to the no. Like, I don't even care if it's an off day and I'm just chilling, man. I ain't looking through no damn pennies. Now they trying to see if they can get it for 25 grand. We'll see, man. Somebody might buy it, and somebody who has the money and funds to fund people to look through those pennies may can find it with their resources and everything. You know, maybe they could do that. Now, the Warriors have come in and basically hired Mike Dunleavy Jr. as the next general manager. He's entering his sixth season with the team in the front office role. They filled their vacant general manager post because Bob Myers stepped down. Basically, he's the son of the longtime NBA coach and executive Mike Dunleavy Sr. Played for Coach K at Duke, winning a national title in '01. Played 15 years in the NBA, began his career with the Dubs in '02. Joined the Warriors front office in 2018 and 19, served as a pro scout, assistant general manager, vice president of basketball operations, and now is a general manager. Yep. Like I said, this is the stuff that we're talking about. When they're looking up jobs and everything, you know, you know how it is. And this is the only thing I'm saying is when ball players are done playing, let them get the opportunity to take the job. My thing is, does he have the experience? You know, so they're basically saying that he's been groomed for years. So they're saying that they think Mike is the perfect fit to lead their basketball operations department. Warriors co-executive chairman CEO Joe Lacob said Friday he knows basketball stemming from his family upbringing, 15-year career, five seasons serving under Bob Myers, Blase Soise, young, energetic, has numerous relationships around the league, communicates well with players and coaches. His important traits in his business, Mike's ready for the challenge and responsibility. So he's been a part of the Warriors front office for the past 5 years, serving as vice president of basketball operations for 2 seasons after spending 2 seasons as assistant GM. Blase Soise. He got the job because his daddy was Mike Dunleavy Sr. Like, we already know this. Like, let's cut the shit. you know, if you got the name and everything, you can you'll be put up there. So, my thing is this. He was only chosen because of who his dad was. It is what it is. People are like, do you have a problem with nepotism? Yeah, if the kid is incompetent. So, so I mean, it's we'll see. But my problem is when you hire your son or your daughter or whatever to be in a position, you know, it's like, are they competent? Did they even put in the work? He hasn't even put up the work to, to even be considered for that position. People are saying, well, what about Steph Curry? Steph Curry put in the work. Curry didn't come in. Curry made himself the league. So that's just how it goes. So what experience has he done or gone through? This is all I'm saying. If you're gonna put somebody up there, like they're saying Steph Curry, I'm like, dude, Steph Curry still had to work his ass off. Steph Curry was almost out the league because he couldn't stay healthy his first 3, 4 years. He had bad ankles. So people trying to talk about Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson was picked in what? Like he was in the lottery pick, like in the 11th or 12th spot, or a little higher. But dude, nobody saw Klay being who he was just because his daddy played. There's been plenty of players who were kids of their dads who were great when they played and turned out terrible. You know, so it's like that's a different thing. You can't compare that to going to the front office. This is what I'm saying. And then we still don't have a lot of black ownership. We don't have a lot of blacks in those positions. Yes, it's better now than it was 15, 20 years ago, but it's still a hassle. The NFL is worse. The NBA is okay. Now you done got rid of your majority owner, Michael Jordan. He stepped down because he tired of all the backlash because the media always talk about him like he's the only owner who's been bad. But yet he keeps his team in the black and not the red. So he's doing his job as an owner. But this Dunleavy thing, I mean, we'll see, but come on. Bob Myers was just only put there because they was tossing his salad allegedly. So we already know why he was there allegedly. So Mike Dunleavy, we'll see what he does. His dad was an excellent coach, loved his pops. Mike Dunleavy is a player. He was a good role player. He's a spot up shooter, come off the picks, can make some plays. Defensively, he was a liability against the athletic guys, you know. So he was skilled though, but I mean, he was like Luke Walton. He probably was slightly better than Luke Walton, but he was about the same player. But this is all I'm saying. Like, if we do it as black men or black women, we'll get the backlash of nepotism. I just hope that that I just hope and everything that you know, we can get some more black owners, which I don't see no time soon. Majority owners, not minority. And I just hope that we get more athletes besides Mike Dunleavy that are of color that could get jobs in the front office and coaching especially. That's how I feel. I hope that can happen. I hope we can make that happen, but we'll see. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the family who kept 800,000 pennies and tried to search to look for pennies before 1980 that's worth something, see if they could get paid in the millions, and they decided to quit and decided to sell it for 25 G's. What do you think? Would you guys have kept it and kept searching? And what do you think about the Mike Dunleavy Jr. hire? I mean, I don't know what to think. I think you could have looked for some execs. I don't know off the top of my dome who's out there, but we'll see. But it's clearly nepotism. I mean, let's stop. So thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, you go to my description box. Hit that link to my Cash App to donate whatever your heart's desire. And also, you guys can find me on Zelle. You could type my name in and you could donate to Zelle. Also, if you guys would like to super chats, you can when we go live or have a premiere video. And you guys can also leave a super thanks if you watch the video after it premiered or was live. You guys can rewatch it and you can put a super chat in the comment section below. So thank you guys for your love and blessings, man. We are out. Daisy.